What's up, peeps? I said I was going to give you a saltwater update, so here it is. Here it comes.
From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, but
What's up, YouTube? This is D. I'm a man of my promises here with the saltwater update. Here is the frag tank in the basement. It is hot. Believe me, it's hot. This is the time of year I start losing stuff. I expect it. I'm not surprised by it. I just know that some coral do not do well in the heat, and especially SPS. That is my son in the background in the junior man cave, making lots of noise, playing video games. But anyway, first casualty, and pardon the blues. I have the blues on for extended time because it is hot, and it tends to keep algae growth down to pretty much a minimum. I don't have any algae issues here. My peeps over here are complaining because they're very hot and they don't have air conditioning. Sorry, peeps, I know it's hot. Pavona definitely taking a hit. The Pavona, you can't even tell how much of a hit it's taken, but believe me, it is taking a hit. Nothing you can do about it. Some of it comes back, some of it doesn't. I could always break pieces off, redo it as I do every year. It comes back with a vengeance. As you can see, it crusted. You can see the polyps that still remain. You can see it's definitely taking a hit. I didn't clean the glass because I'm lazy today. As you can see, the mushrooms have no problem in the heat. They actually open up bigger. As you can see from that, they are very big mushrooms. I'm going to probably cut quite a few of them and remove them because I'm kind of getting tired of it on the glass. Hold on, let me take a sip of my beer here. I'm drinking a grapefruit beer here today. Drink responsibly. Anyway, pumps run a maximum. Mushrooms are completely all along the all along the glass. They've completely become a substrate. Now, since it's very hot, I don't have a chiller. I run mostly blues, as you can see. All the blues are on. I did have the daylights on, but I have them on for a shorter period in the summertime to try to keep it cool. Luckily, I have a screen top. I'm evaporating water like crazy. The top off is doing its job. I'm filling the top off, which is down here if I can open it with one hand. There's my auto top off, which is a Tunzi. It is working overtime, believe me, because the heat is real, people. The heat is real. I have my fans hooked up to the light timer, so the fans are pretty much blowing across the top of both the cube and this, which doesn't do much. It doesn't cool the tank, but it moves that evaporation, gets that evaporation. You don't want water on your walls. You don't want water, which people don't think about. The evaporation clings to the closest surface, which is usually your walls, your ceiling. You get mold, you get issues like that. This tank is covered, so it's not so bad. I don't lose a lot out of this tank. What fish did I do? I did lose one, and this spotted cardinal, which is probably a female, has gotten quite aggressive. I did lose one of my my white female mollies, which was really old. I had it for about 4 years, maybe 3 or 4 years. I think about 3. I got quite a few fry out of that one, so I'm sad about that. Soft corals do the best in the summer. Zinnia, Kenya tree, leathers, mushrooms. Even I have the my green one back there. And here's some GSP up there. I did lose my pink urchin a long time ago. I do not know how long those pink urchins live, but it was slowing down, so I took it off and it had later died. So it may be an issue with the heat, maybe anything. And I'm kind of sad about that because I really got attached to that. But at the same time, it was moving stuff all over the place, so it was a bit of a pain in the neck. But still, no issues with algae. I'm getting a little diatom on the bottom, but that's to be expected because it's hot and I have not changed the water in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks have not changed the water. You can see I keep that level. It is low. If you do run a small system, I do find it helpful. I run a sponge in the back, which I always have running with oxygen in the back, just because when the water is hot in summer, it is low oxygen. You'll see the fish tend to stay near the surface when the water is warmer. So you will never hurt to add a little more oxygen to the tank. Now, I don't have a skimmer on the tank, which is why I say I add oxygen. On this cube, there is no skimmer. There's an aqua clear on the back with some Chemipure blue and a sponge, and that's about it. All my bacterial filtration is on the rock. And you can see I'm getting like little barnacle things which grow on surfaces, which I really love. I love to see nature take its place. But that is why I add oxygen to the tank. Now this system has a Reef Octopus nano skimmer. I'll see if you can see it with the blue lights on. There it is, the Reef Octopus Nano, which does an excellent job. Look at all the muck. I gotta clean that cup out. All the muck in there is gonna get cleaned out, and the tank is doing well. The zoas, which are funny, have fallen off and grown down there on the rock. I do not like zoas when they do that, because now I got zoas down there on the floor somewhere. Frog spawn looks beautiful on the blue light. And I got some GSP growing on the back refugium box. And if you're not familiar with my refugium box, let me take the screen off. Let me move this. Simple yet effective. It is a beta holder inside the back. There's no pump in it, and I just have Chaeto in there. So, built-in refugium. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Tons of Chaeto in there. Yep, a lot of that stuff. Hard to see it. I'm going to probably pull all of that out also, because in the summer that stuff can turn to mush, and it doesn't smell bad, so it's good. But you get a lot of it there, and does absorb a lot of the nutrients, but you have to remove it as it grows and replace it. Remove it, let it grow. Remove it, let it grow, yada yada yada. There's a few of those pesky zoas, if you can see them down in the egg crate there. There you go, you can see a few. And that is it. Mushrooms galore. I love my little purple mushrooms that I brought from upstairs. This is what happens when you get used rock. I got rock, one frag I moved, which I think was this plug. I moved from the tank upstairs. It had one mushroom on it that I didn't notice. Now I have about 50 purple mushrooms up here, which I didn't plan on. But anyway, that's the tank. Summertime takes a hit. I expect it. Every year it comes. If you're keeping hard corals, man, I don't know what to tell you. That's why only certain corals I keep, hard corals, knowing that some will come back, some didn't. This Pasillipora is taking a hit. Definitely looks like it's bleached out. I'm not happy about that, but what are you going to do? I have a finger leather that I didn't notice growing in the back. If you can see it right there. Looking really nice. I'm hoping that doesn't grow much bigger, because I actually removed all of the leather, finger leather coral and Kenya tree from this tank a while ago, because they were spreading like wildfire. We have some zinnia down there. We have a leather way in the back, which I can't even show you. We have some pallies right here, which aren't open right now because the lights are kind of dim, but you should see them when the lights are on. The white lights, oh, they're beautiful. And the same thing with this devil's hand in the corner here. Really nice. Heat tolerant. Know your corals, heat tolerant. Oh, I am getting a little bit of algae in this corner, I notice. A little bit of algae. I had to clean that up a bit. And see what I can do about that. But anyway, that's it, people. Saltwater side update, which is funny because I have no algae whatsoever in this tank, and the white lights are on. They actually both come on, blues and whites, all day, and I have no algae in this tank. So that's pretty interesting that I have the Chemit Pure Blue in there. I'm going to add some Chemit Pure Blue to this one and see if we can get that under control. And even on the glass, you see the algae on the glass over here. No algae on the glass over here. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Anything else you'd like to see me do? Put them in the comments below. Summertime. Let me know if you guys are going to Macna in Florida this month, August. I will see you there. I hope to be pooling some dough so that I can bring some stuff back. You never have enough money to go to Macna, but it is what it is. Till next time, this is D signing out. Love, peace, and hair grease. Keeping my sanity, keeping my tanks, keeping it simple. Kiss method, baby. Love, peace, and hair grease. I'm out. See ya. Now I can drink my beer. Cheers.